I have a prophecy for you all. I can see the future, and I shall reveal it to you now. Some angry Muslim is going to read and watch my videos like they do. Obviously they're going to dislike them, leave a load of rude comments, and lie, and try and trick people into believing their lies. But sooner or later, some bright spark is going to think, I need to have a debate with this evil Jew apostate. And that's what's going to happen. I'm going to get an invite to some stupid debate with some Muslim. And I just want to head that up now by saying, fucking no way am I going to debate one of these guys. Here's a list of some of the reasons. I mean, there's many more, but these are the main reasons why not. The first reason is, do they have anything to say over and above what Muhammad says in the Quran? Do they have anything to add to the scriptures that Muhammad hasn't already said? If so, I think they should write a book called Quran version 2, and I'll debate them about Quran version 2. But I mean, I have two versions of Quran 1, one Arabic, one English, and I'm quite happy to read in peace and quiet and make my own mind up, using my own intelligence and free will, on what is contained within those books. So no, I'm not going to debate anyone unless they have anything to add which isn't in those books. Unless they've got something over the top of what Muhammad has said in his speeches. No. Reason number 2. I personally would not expect someone to do something which I wouldn't do myself. Now, being an empathetic Christian sort of guy, I can put myself in the position of a mad, angry Islamist who hates Jews and Christians and thinks we are the worst of creatures. I might have a bias towards that person, and I might think, well, they're an evil creature. I'm going to deceive them with lies. I'm going to shout them down. I'm not going to give them an opportunity to fairly speak. I certainly won't be convinced by this devil, this sneaky dog. That's what I'd think if I was a mad, angry Islamist. Thank God that I'm not. So if you think about it, if that person who thinks I'm an evil dog and it wants to deceive me and will not be convinced by me is inviting me into a fair debate, do you think it's going to be a fair debate when they're clearly biased and they have an agenda and no wish to be convinced by me or listen to any of the things that I say? So no, I'm not going to debate a person who's openly biased, aggressive, and is going to try and deceive me, and is not going to listen to anything I say. No way. Reason number 3. You could just buy the Bible. What I'm saying is derived from my free will, my opinions on what is contained in the Holy Bible and the Old Testament. And I have nothing to add. Christ, Moses, any of these guys, they are all way better speakers than me. They have way more convincing arguments than me. They have far more experience and testimonies better than I. So I will say to you, Mr. Angry Dawah Muslim who wants to debate little old me, why? Why do you want to debate me? Read the Bible. You've got everything you need in there. I have nothing to add that Christ doesn't tell you. I have nothing to add that Moses hasn't said. There's absolutely nothing you can learn from me. And as we've already gone through, since you're so heavily biased and aggressive and discriminatory of my ethics, my ethnicity, my faith and my personality, there's nothing I can teach you. So it'd be a complete waste of time. And the final reason is this. I've seen how you lot behave during the debates you've had with other people who again are far more experienced and far more wise in these matters than I am. I've watched your debates. I've watched guys like, what's his name? Mohammed Hajib, or whatever his bloody name is. He is the worst debater. All he does is turn up, shout, break the rules of the debate, lie, repeat himself, try to anger you. He uses like manipulation tactics and tries to threaten you. There's nothing to be gained from having that kind of exchange. It's not a debate. It's just dogs barking at each other. All it does is upset the viewers, so that's the final reason why you won't catch me debating any of these guys. Firstly, because there's nothing that they can teach me that isn't in that Quran. Secondly, because I think they're biased, they wouldn't give me a fair run, so it wouldn't be a fair debate in the slightest, and it'd just be rude. Thirdly, because I can't teach them anything that hasn't already been said by Christ and isn't recorded in the Holy Bible, which they have access to, they can read if they want to know that. Fourth, because it'll upset my viewers and it will generate no benefit for anyone. It'll just be a dog barking shouting match. And 5, I've got better things to do. Simple as that. So there are my 5 top reasons why you will not catch me debating any of these Muslim guys. Thus ends my prophecy of the future. I will be challenged to some debate by some daft, angry Muslim, and I will say, no fucking way. Under no circumstances will I be tricked or manipulated into that trap. For the reasons which I've said. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now. I guess a distant 6th reason is these guys have already been absolutely schooled in the past by David Wood, the apostate prophet, you know, guys like that, Jordan Peterson. Go and watch those debates, please.